Well, New York City Mayor Eric Adams says there's only a perception that violent crime is on the rise in the Big Apple, but it's hard to ignore videos like this one. An innocent 48-year-old man just waiting for his train when someone pushed him onto the subway tracks. Again, this happening here, subway crime continuing to rise. There is the moment.
Yeah, slightly off camera there. Mayor Adams, though, says it's actually guns that are the problem, not criminals so much so, saying this: there are too many guns on our streets. Those guns that are on our streets, they're also in our subway system. They're also in our schools. They're everywhere. We are as innocent New Yorkers. It doesn't really explain, though, why 12 people have been pushed onto the train tracks in New York City this year, some of those fatally so. Brian Andersson served as the NYC Commissioner of Records in the Giuliani and Bloomberg administrations. Brian, what do you make of the mayor's analysis that guns are the problem?
Guns. How about illegal guns in the hands of repeat criminals? That might be the issue. And it's a perception that crime is up. The numbers tell us otherwise. The numbers are clear that crime is up. It might be a perception that Mayor Adams is an effective mayor. That might be the perception, because he talks a good talk, but yet, every day we're not even shocked by what we see anymore. People being pushed and stabbed and shot on subway platforms. It's, the 70s are back.
We also know a large portion of New York City's tax revenue comes from tourism. Mm-hmm. You try to show these videos to folks that may want to visit New York City, they may change their minds and say, hey, no, this isn't safe. I want to take my family here, but maybe now's not the time. That would bring your revenue, your tourism revenue down, no?
Precisely, and we're very dependent on tourism, and I understand the numbers are 85% of pre-COVID numbers right now, but that's mostly for international tourists who they don't buy into this right now. They don't perceive that. However, the metro area, parents don't want their kids going to the city. They don't know what's happening. They're not coming in for meals. The restaurants are suffering. But it's mostly the tri-state area that are not visiting and spending money in New York.
Yeah, it's just frightening when we report on all of these stories. Brian Andersson joining us. Appreciate the time. Thanks,
Thank you,
Brian.
guys.
You got it.